guys, welcome to a new weekly vlog. I just got a package. I know who it's from because there was kind of a debacle on where this package came up because, you know, it's Christmas time, so everybody's getting packages and nobody can open them because we don't know whose is who. And anyways, this is from Carly, so I'm gonna open it. I don't know what's in here. I just know it's from her because my boyfriend checked the little note. And it says, Merry Xmas from 300 Fox Way, which is the house in Raven Boys, which I fell in love with. Oh my gosh! She got me Sirius Black! Oh, I love Sirius! Let me open him. I'm so excited. The only dog that deserves rights. Get the puppers! Oh, he's so cute! I love him. And yay! She got me the Raven Boys. Oh, I'm so happy. I love this book so much. And now I can start my collection. It's so pretty. Thanks, Carly. I love you too. So, in an effort to make this vlog better than last week, I am going to make Camp Half-Blood with mini gingerbread houses. But they're not going to be gingerbread houses because they're going to be made out of graham crackers because they're easier to make, they taste better, and they're smaller. I'm making them right now. So I'm going to construct as many cabins as I feel like. So I'm going to try to do 10. We'll see. Maybe it'll only be 6. Maybe it'll only be 5. Maybe it'll be 8. I don't know. Future me will tell you. Okay, the houses are made. I have 7 houses, but I think I'm only gonna use 6 of them because this first one I made didn't come out as well. I would have had more, but 2 sleeves of the graham crackers were already all broken in half, so I couldn't even use them. But you know what, 6 cabins, 6 out of 12, like that's perfect. So I'll show you guys what they look like before they're decorated. So here are 3 of them. They're just little houses, and then we have these ones right here. This one is the one I'm not going to use because it has a little gap right here because I didn't cut this triangle part short enough. But yeah, they look so cute. So now I am just going to make a rainbow of frosting so we can use to decorate it, and we have a bunch of candy that we're going to use, and it's going to be a great time, and I'm very excited. I have all the candy. We have our 6 houses. He is doing, which ones are you doing?
I'm doing Hermes, Aries, and Poseidon. And
then I'm doing Aphrodite, obviously, and Demeter and Apollo. So here is my little Camp Half-Blood. It's half of what it should be, but all of what it needs to be. Here is Hermes' cabin with very artistically accurate wings on the side. And then we have Aries, and their cabin got egged because they decapitated campers and put them on their roof. So I would say that's accurate punishment. And then we have Percy's cabin right here. Comes with his own little personal lake with some fishies in there, and he's the only one, so he's the only one there, and he's just chilling in his little cabin. This is the big house, so we got the oracle in there, and some shit's going down in that place. We don't want to worry about that. Then we have Demeter's cabin. We got some vines, some little foliage. We got a little cute little garden action and some trees. Then we have beautiful Aphrodite, and she's got little broken hearts on the side because love isn't always pretty. And we got cute little pink action with some gravel and a walkway, and it's cute. And then we have Apollo's, where he's got Apollo, his own head right here, because you know he has to be the center of attention. Got some stars because I don't have suns. And we also have some flowers, and it's cute, it's cute. Look at my baby Yodas. They are are the cutest babies ever, and I love them, and I cannot wait to bite their little heads off. They're so cute. Hey, say hello to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hi.
He's Santa's little helper. Hey, what you doing? Hello? Hello you guys, and Merry Christmas. Well, it's not going to be Christmas for you guys, but it's Christmas time for me, and I'm very excited because, hello, I am so spoiled. My parents went all out this year and they got me a new phone. So hello, vlog quality. We love her. I'm so excited to use this and have better quality footage for you guys. Of course, I had to demonstrate the footage in this terrible lighting, but you can't win them all. So we are going to my uncle's right now. I know I sound terrible because I'm sick, but it's fine. I'm not going to let it ruin the festivities. Come through, brand new vlog quality. We love that. So I am reading Sorcery of Thorns. I am 25% into this. Remember how I said in my last vlog that I'm just reading books and not finishing them? We're continuing that trend today. This book, I thought it was going to be about this librarian, keeper of these books that are alive and they have like personalities and things like that, which is true. We do follow a like keeper of a library. She's training to be a warden, which, you know, takes care of these magical books that sorcerers use and need to be protected because there's like a hierarchy and apparently sorcerers can't be trusted even though the entire world seems to trust. So anyways, okay, we're getting off topic. I thought that's what it was going to be, but so far that's not what it's been. It was only in like the first couple chapters that were taking place in this grand library, but then our main character Elizabeth gets framed for killing the director, who is the leader of this library, you know, like the president or whatever. She gets framed for murdering her. So then she has to be taken to the magisterium, which is the headquarters for the sorcerers, in order to await trial for that crime. So it hasn't really been about the books. It's more been about how she perceives sorcerers and how she's had like this misconception on who sorcerers are, because she believes that they're these really evil beings that eat virgins and kill babies, which, okay, I have problems with this book so far, and I'm not trying to be a downer and overly critical, because I just, you know, I don't always want to be like that girl. I love an Enchantment of Ravens. You guys know this. And like, an Enchantment of Ravens is just a fantasy romance, and that's not perfect either. But this one, I can't get behind the basis of it. Nothing really makes sense. So I'm gonna set her right here because I don't want to keep holding her up because I'm lazy. Oh. Our main character, Elizabeth, she believes that sorcerers are just these evil beings who like consort with demons, and they're just all of the negative things that you hear associated with like witches and things like that. Which, okay, fine. But her job is to read. And she does briefly touch on this. So this part is kind of explained. She talks about how the people surrounding her never left the grand library in like years, decades. She can't really know of the outside world from them, and the books that she reads are hundreds of years old, and so she doesn't know like the modern concepts of the world and all of those things. And for the most part, I can understand that. She doesn't understand the social norms of like the court, like, oh, you can't call someone by their first name because you'll think that they're courting you or something. Like, I get that. But like big things, she just seems so ignorant and like so dumb. One of the other main characters, Nathaniel, who is the sorcerer of the story, he eggs her on and he's like, oh, gotta go, I gotta go kill some babies. Oh, just drank a bunch of virgin's blood, how you doing? And he does those things and she like believes him. And again, I get it, this is what she's grown up with, it's all she's known, but like, I just don't buy it. It just is so obviously not true and so obviously exaggerated that you would think even just reading historical things and just reading in general, like she seems to have done her entire life. She's said that her friends have been these books more than like other people have. It seems that these sorcerers have played a huge part in this world and like the building and the history and all of these things. And these books are used by sorcerers. Like, they are magical books that are used by sorcerers. So why are these wardens and these keepers of these libraries so anti-sorcerers, and why do they have such ignorant ideas of sorcerers when in the real world sorcerers are revered and they're normal and they even know that like they consort with demons, but it's not like necessarily a negative thing? I'm just kind of confused on that aspect, and it's really taking me out of the story. Like, the main character, she's just so dumb and I can't look past it. But I really like Nathaniel and I like Silas and I like Margaret Rogerson's writing and I like the kind of world she's painted for me, but the logistics of the world is where is taking me out of the story. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is different than An Enchantment of Ravens, because although An Enchantment of Ravens was kind of a basic fae romance story, I think because she focused so much on the aesthetics, she does have world building in like how she paints the fae, but I think because it's so kind of contained, maybe that's why that one was so much better so far. And like, I'm still not done. Like, again, I'm only 20% in and I'm not giving up on it. I do want to love it. I mean, I do own it, so obviously I want to like it enough to have it on my shelves because I bought it. But just so far, I'm just not a fan. This reads way more like a debut than Enchantment of Ravens does, which is crazy to me. Like, it just seems, I don't know, it's not matching up in my head. So hopefully as I read more, those pieces are going to align more. And also, I'm really hoping that the bad guy in this isn't the person who I think it is, because if so, you learn in like chapter 4. I like my authors to be straightforward with me, but I also like the art of subtlety, you know? And there was another thing, oh yeah, on the other side about her being stupid. So there's a demon character. I think that's pretty much in the synopsis, and if it's not, you learn very early on. And Nathaniel has this like demon companion because sorcerers, they get their power from demons. Margaret Rogerson just wants you to know that this person is a demon right off the bat. Every single time he comes on the page, Elizabeth having like sketched out about who he is, because he's kind of trying to trick her into not thinking that he's a demon. She's like, oh my god, his eyes are yellow. Oh wait, no, he's perfectly fine and he's perfectly subtle. It's hard to explain if you haven't read it, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. If you're going to be obvious with it, just tell me he's a demon. But if you're not going to be obvious with it, just let me guess more. Like have that be a plot twist. Don't tell me when you see him, but then try to be like, oh no, he's not, and just try to build up the suspense, because it doesn't build up the suspense, because we obviously know that he's a demon and you're just trying to trick. I don't know. I'm like either or, but maybe that's a little too nitpicky. I don't know. I'm just not impressed so far, but I really want to love it because like this cover is so pretty and I love Margaret Rogerson, and I would like to love this, you know? I would like to. Hello, you guys. So, I was going to commit today to cleaning my room, but then I was like, you know what's better than being productive and having a clean space? How about I spend money instead? We're gonna go thrifting because I haven't been in a while, and I kind of want to go for clothes because I don't know, I just have this inspiration to juice up my wardrobe if I can. So I just got such a good deal. I spent a little bit more money than I thought I was going to because I went to Salvation Army, and Salvation Army is always so expensive. They had a sign outside saying that your purchase was going to be 50% off. And then I get to the cashier and I'm like, oh, isn't it 50% off? And they're like, yeah, but we don't have any coupons left. What do you mean you don't have any coupons left? Like, it's on the store, 50% off your entire purchase. And if you're not offering that anymore, why do you have the sign displayed in front of the store? I don't know. I almost walked away, but like, I wanted my stuff so badly that I had to get it. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got there. I got mainly comfy clothes. I got this fluffy pink robe, and it's so cute, and I am so excited to just go home and put this on myself immediately. Oh my gosh, I can be officially a Visco girl now. I found a Disneyland gray sweatshirt. I love this. I have always wanted a Disneyland sweatshirt, but they've always been so expensive, and you rarely find Disney merch at the thrift. At least I never really do, so when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. And then I got this cute little gray cardigan, and then finally, of course, I got a brown turtleneck. It looks so good in neutral tones. I am one of those people, I don't really have a set aesthetic when it comes to my clothing. I always just buy what I like, and obviously, like, buy what you like, you know? I wish there was more cohesion to my wardrobe. Like, I wish I could just stick to one color scheme or one style, but I just can't do it. I went to Goodwill, and oh my god, I got both of these things for $3 total, because one of the things was on sale, but the other thing I wanted didn't have a tag. That dress that I showed you, it didn't have a tag, so the lady was all like, oh, we can't sell this to you, and I was like, how can we amend this? Because I really need that. I mean, you saw how good I looked in it. I needed that dress. And the cashier next to her was all like, you can make an exception. And I was like, come through. And this is the thing that I got on sale. You can't really see it. It's just like a little sleep dress thing. And the white tags were on sale. They were 75% off. And she scanned this white tag for the dress that I got. So it was only $3. And I was expecting her to do like the generic dress tag, which are usually $4 to $6, which I was so willing to pay for this dress. But when she said it was only $3, your girl didn't argue. So I had a fantastic haul. I think I'm gonna go home now because I don't have any money left. Oh yes, this will do quite nicely. So we are gonna wrap up this lovely vlog. I feel like I have a lot of content. I haven't obviously edited yet, but I don't know. I feel like this vlog is a vast improvement from last week, even though I didn't read anything still. But you know, that break between Christmas and New Year's, you're supposed to be as least productive as possible, and I strongly believe in that. But before I go, I do just want to update a little bit more on Sorcery of Thorns. So I'm gonna put her right here. I am halfway through and I'm still not liking it. I think my problem is I just don't think that Margaret Rogerson is conveying this world properly enough. Like I said before, all of my issues, I know it's nitpicky. I understand and I totally get how people can enjoy this. I just don't understand how this world works, and I'm not saying that that's what this book is setting out to do, is like thoroughly explain it. It's just not working for me, and I think the reason that Enchantment of Ravens worked for me, but this isn't necessarily, is because Fae lore has been built on, and it has a very strong structure, it has a very strong lineage, and it just has a lot of information for Margaret Rogerson to already build on, and most readers have a already standing foundation of fairy lore, so Margaret Rogerson didn't necessarily have to make it all up her own. I was trying to think about why this one isn't working for me versus Enchantment of Ravens, and I feel like that the reason, not to say that Margaret Rogerson didn't do anything unique with Enchantment of Ravens, but I think it's just because fairies are just kind of known, and so she could have just pulled from the archives to inform the reader. But with this is her own magic system, this is her own world, and that's probably why this feels more like a debut than an Enchantment of Ravens does. I'm not really satisfied with her world. I'm just not. And and maybe that's not a thing for people, and that's totally fine. But another thing is, it's not just the world. I just am not caring about the characters, and that is interesting to me because I really liked an Enchantment of Ravens, and I thought the characters were very nice, and the chemistry between the characters was off the charts. So I don't know why I'm not feeling the same for these characters. Maybe it's just because I really don't like the main character. I just think she's really dumb. I'm sorry. I just think she's really dumb, and she has no reason to be so dumb if she keeps talking about how much she reads. I get it. The books are like hundreds of years old, but still, just because a book is 100 years old doesn't dismiss or discredit the knowledge that it possesses. She just really annoys me, and I'm so sorry, Whitney, if you are watching. I know she's a tall girl, and I love that she's a tall girl. I really do. She does give tall girl energy, but she also gives dumb bitch energy. I can only handle so much dumb bitch energy with myself, so I don't want to see it and read about it in another character. And Nathaniel, I kind of liked him at first when he was playing off Elizabeth's prejudices against sorcerers, but he lost all of his spiciness to me. I like Silas, I do. I still like Silas. So we're good there. I still think his character is very much a YA morally gray character where, I mean, we keep reminded that he's evil. He's not fucking evil. Unless something happens at the end and he surprises me and he does something demon-like. He's like just the broody emo kid that's like, ugh, I'm a bad boy, but he's like always soft, and like that's fine. That's usually my type, like my cup of tea. I love that. But it seems that I'm being forced to be reminded that he's evil when he's not. So I would rather it just be that he's just not like other demons or whatever. But the lore is just the big thing with me, and I can't get over it. I'm trying to, but I keep getting reminded when Elizabeth says stuff like, oh, if I touch magic, I'll be banned to ever be a warden again, or I won't be able to step foot in a library. And like, that's such a key part, is that the libraries and the grimoires are separate from the sorcerers. And maybe I missed something, so if you really love this book, let me know, because maybe I missed something, and maybe I'm interpreting the relationship wrongly. I don't know. See, that's the thing. It just seems so convoluted and doesn't make sense, and I don't know if it's just because I missed something or it's not really explained. I don't know. It just doesn't make really much sense to me, and I can't get past it, as I've said like a billion times. I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday season, all of the festivities. I hope you guys are doing nothing with your vacation, or if you are doing something, I hope it's completely leisurely. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if you didn't, there is always next week. Bye!